Hey guys, welcome back to another Unfiltered Gamer card game spotlight. Today's game on the tabletop is called Jam Session. Jam Session is a card game in which players are going to get a hand of 7 different cards from a singular deck, which just looks like this. And everybody is going to get their 7 cards, and they're going to follow this little player card here. So after you've dealt out 7 cards to everybody, they're going to, at the beginning of the turn, draw up to 5 cards if they don't have 5 cards. And then they can do a couple different things. The first thing they can do is produce, which means that they can choose to either draw 2 cards from the deck or do a go fish action with your opponents, where you can say, oh, do you have N, or oh, do you have O? And if they do have that, you can take a card. Otherwise, you would just draw a card. And after that, you can then make a band. And how you do that is pretty simple. You need a run of at least 2 cards for pairs and 3 cards for anything else. For instance, if I wanted to make a band with the cards in this guy's hand, I would go A, B, C, D. And I've made my 4 cards down. And that would be making a certain run. Now, you usually need 3 for that specific run, but I did 4 because I had the extra ones, right? After that, I can try to steal the show from the other player. And now I have to at least have 1 band in order to do that. And this player doesn't have any, so I wouldn't be able to steal the show from him. But had I been able to, if he had something like cat, right? Then I could, if I had an S in my hand, play S on that and take everything. I can take CAT and add the S and take cats. After that, then it says you can pass the mic by passing to the next player. And that's the idea. So the next player gets his turn. He can make sure he has his 5 cards, and he can either choose to draw 2 cards from the deck or do a go fish action, which I didn't do last round, but I'll do now. So I'll draw 2 cards from the deck. And remember, you can only draw up to 5 cards if you have less than 5, obviously. So then he's going to play something. How about this? R-U-N. Run. Now, after playing that, I can try and steal the show. And I have an E, so I can take this. A, B, C, D, E. Bam, just like that. And after that, I just pass the mic. So that's simple. I can ask him for another card. Maybe I want to ask him for A, B, C, D, F to try and steal it back. Or I can just draw 2 cards from the pile, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and play something. Okay, I can't play anything on these cards. I got 2 Ds, an S, a B, and a Z. So I can steal the show. I can play run, play it with R-S. So R-U-N-S, runs. I can steal the show from him. Alright, got something good. I got 4 cards here, so next round I get to draw 5, and then this guy gets to go. He's got his 5, so he doesn't draw up to 5, he already has it. He's going to choose to draw 2 more. And rinse and repeat, we're looking to find stuff to make another word. Gaz, cag. Well, you get the idea, right? So that's the game. Until the deck runs out and somebody runs out of cards in their hand, when that happens, you get the full last round of the game, and everybody adds up all the different cards on the table, all these different cards here. And you get 1 point for each of them. And whoever has the most points at the end of the game is the winner. Alright, so that's how you play Jam Session. Now this game's fun. I really enjoy it, and I think it's definitely a good game for kids as well as adults. The major drawback of the game is that you're not always going to get the cards you want. In fact, a lot of time you're not. And sometimes it feels like the good cards are so hard to come by. And it's kind of it's a little more mean than I would have thought for a kid game. However, I mean, I enjoy it personally, right? But, I can see some people getting upset with the fact that you could lose a whole bunch of stuff. Like just what happened with A, B, C, D, and you play the E and take everything. Now, it's fair and balanced in that aspect, and who knows what's going to happen throughout the game as you draw cards. And all the different cards have different band genres on them, which is cool. S for ska, N for nerdcore, I guess that's a type of genre. U for urban folk, R for reggae, go E for emo, one of my personal favorites, right? D for dubstep, C for crunk, B for bluegrass, A for Americana. So all these different genres in Jam Session, which is really cool. I love that idea. I thought it's really interesting. And the art's pretty cool, too. I don't know why. I just love the kind of art. I love art like this. Fun little, like, jokey style kind of art. And you might enjoy it as well. I think art is so hard to decide if it's good or bad because it's so preferential, But yeah, the game's pretty good. And I think it's good for a mid-age range of people that like Scrabble and that kind of stuff, as well as younger kids just getting involved in card games. It's an easy game to teach, quick to learn, and fun to play. That being said, just a little bit of mean on that aspect. Otherwise, a very, very good game. I definitely suggest you check out Jam Session. It'll be in the description below. Thanks for watching another Board Game Spotlight. We look forward to seeing you next time.